take over your life. It's a feeling so true, so real, that you cannot deny. Oh no, where's it got time? So you try to find a way to get away, but where will you go and where will you hide? Really penzi lako linanichangamisha, ni penzi siwezi kataa. Oh no 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 no, penzi la kweli tena la kipekee, feels so alive, feels so alive. All this electricity flow through all of my body, this feeling, baby, that you give to me. All this electricity flow through all of my body, this feeling, baby, that you give to me. I'm addicted to you, my baby. Addicted, baby, addicted, baby. Addicted to you, my baby. Addicted, baby, addicted. What can I do now? This feeling was taking over my soul. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's a feeling so true, so real, that you cannot deny. Oh no, where's it got time? So you try to find a way to get away, but where will you go? Where will you hide now? Hili penzi lako linanichangamisha, ni penzi siwezi kataa. No, 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 no. Penzi la kweli tena la kipekee, feels so alive, feels so alive. All this electricity flow through all of my body, this feeling, baby, that you give to me. All this electricity flow through all of my body, this feeling, baby, that you give to me. All this electricity flow through all of my body, this feeling, baby, that you give to me. All this electricity flow through all of my body, this feeling, baby. I'm addicted to you, my baby. Addicted, baby. I'm addicted to you, my baby. Addicted, baby, addicted, baby. Addicted to you, my baby. All this electricity flow through all of my body, this feeling, baby, that you give to me. All this electricity flow through all of my body, this feeling, baby, that you give to me. All this electricity flow through all of my body, this feeling, baby, that you give to me. All this electricity flowing all over my body, my baby, that you give to me. I'm addicted to you, my baby. I'm addicted to you, my baby. Wait. Hey, addicted to you, my baby. All this electricity flow through all of my body, this feeling, baby, that you give to me. All this electricity flowing all over my body, this feeling, baby, that you give to me. Yeah. I'm addicted to you, my baby. Addicted, baby, addicted, baby. Addicted to you, my baby. Addicted, baby, addicted, baby.
Can I come?
Yeah.
Can I come?
Are you gonna say?
No, I
Okay, great. Okay. Hi guys. How are you? Ai, nanyi mbona mtaki kunisalimia isa? Hawa si hawana huduma namba ndo kwa maana. Mambo? Okay, great. So let's go. See, we know the song. What's the cue? Three, a three, two, one. A one, two, a one.
1, 2, 3, 4.
The white gold.
This is for
Hey.
the good girls.
The masterpieces. Wildin', living it up in the city. Hey. And you go, na 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 na.
Too hot,
Hot day,
police and the firemen. I'm too hot.
hot day. Hey.
I don't wanna retire, man.
I'm too hot, hot day,
Who I am, too hot.
hot day.
Hallelujah.
Hey. Girls sent you hallelujah. Girls sent you hallelujah.
Cause Uptown Funk gon' give it to ya. Cause Uptown Funk gon' give it to ya.
Hey.
Turn of the night, we in the club. Don't believe me, just rock.
Hey. Mr. Dan Cheesy. Mr. Dan Cheesy. All right, so fine. Yo, yes, 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 yes. Who, by the way, was actually being. There's this story of cultural misappropriation. You hear about it, right? What what do you think about it? Is it true? Because they keep complaining that he's borrowing too much of black culture. Is there a thing like that? Well, I mean, yeah.
It's not my monkey. Not my forest. It's okay if whatever's happening with them. Ni sawa, hizo shida zao.
Acha tuzungumzie shida ambazo ziko hapa, lakini tuna shida, tunaendelea vizuri sasa Dan. Tumetoka mbali. It's been 15 years.
15 years.
That's a long time, Dan. What's that one time you remember and you can't believe that you persevered? You lived through that time and you're here to tell this story.
I don't know. I guess there's so many, but one of the craziest one is having to carry gear 6 floors. One of the craziest ones is having to carry gear up 6 floors so that we could play a gig. Alafu tukifika wote anatuambia kanisa sio leo. Kanisa ni Sunday sio leo. Because everybody is playing with backup tracks. So when you show up with equipment, they assume it's for the church.
I want to talk, this is my mic. We're going to share this mic because your mic has an issue. It happens with a live show. Mutuelewe, by the way, msitupatie pressure, okay? It happens. But, you know, you've done this and you've sort of diversified your talents. So you do a bit of writing and then you do a bit of this and you do a bit of that. If you could list for us, what are those things that you do?
Yeah, so I'm writing a bit. I'm doing a lot of technology work. We're doing some healthcare technology in Kilgoris. I know Kilgoris people are watching. Barizeno, also in Tanzania. I'm also working on a musical. I'm doing some acting. Last year I was acting. So I'm trying to get back into acting this year. Actually, for me, the question is, I just want to keep trying things. So the more I do, the happier I am.
She tries to hide. Melody unaficha nani, anajificha. Anyway, but listen, now when we talk about music, you know, a lot of, and I bet these guys have had that story for so long. Oh, it starts, manzika bloto kona hapa saying hey guitar, imagine. You know, like it's been a journey and a half. But you've been there, you know, to see the industry evolve to where it is now.
Yeah.
So there's several WhatsApp groups. There were movements that you formed with, you know, just fighting for musicians' rights.
Yeah.
Where are we with that?
Unfortunately, I think we've taken a step backwards in the last 1 year. But the thing is, we just have to keep hope. Change making is hard. The biggest problem is that we have a generation of older musicians who are very stuck in their ways. They don't want to change. Wamezoea. So it's really difficult for us to convince them to change. But we have to keep hope alive and keep moving because at the end of the day, in the end, we will win. And if we're not winning, it's not the end.
That is very true. So let's talk about, so you participate in this musical, right? It's very, it's very big and, you know, it was in New York, right?
Yeah, that was bad. Like that was a
That
long
was
time ago.
yes,
though.
but we don't see it. There was a time when there were so many musicals and
Yeah.
a lot of stage plays. I don't know if they still there. Is it as
I think it's coming back. So in the last 6, let's say 2 years, people are beginning to do musicals again. So I hopefully there'll be more shows now, and then we can, because it's a different kind of experience from a play. I think it's easier to understand if you're not into theater. Musicals are better. Lakini saizi I know there's people working on a lot of musicals, so hopefully there'll be the next 6 to 8 months. I think there'll be more shows, which is great. I'm really excited about it. Someone should call me for an audition.
They
I'm
should.
looking forward to it.
what would you? In fact, we should give you a role. So what you should audition for is someone who has. You guys need to give me a character. So what is going on in your life? You want him to act right now?
Music. Music.
Music. Okay, wewe sasa utasimama hapo na accent yako batoto ba. Bametoka Congo. Anyway, all right. So now this is your role, okay?
Yeah.
So you want to join this band, but them they want a chick. So you have to convince them why you think they should not pick a chick and they should pick you. Are you ready?
So who's the boss of the band?
The boss, him. Him.
He's
He
the
looks
boss of the
like
band?
yeah. He looks like he gets. He looks like he's the one who gets things done around here. Okay, done. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, action.
Manze nilikuwa nimekam, nauliza kama mnaweza kuwa na job ya kuimba bana. Unajua mimi manze ni upcoming, nimekuwa nikipiga tizi mazee mtaani, nimekuwa nikicheki. Sasa hata naweza waimba mawimbo hapa za wasee nini ma John Legend nini. Sio lazima unisumbue. Unajua mimi nimekuwa tu nikipiga tizi peke yangu. Unajua sasa nikichukua kitu all of me loves all of you. Unaona najua kuimba bana. Sasa sijui mnaweza nipatiaje through pass nijue venye nitaingia kwa hii band yenu manze. Na mnalipangaje?
Sahii hatutaki waimbaji wanaume but
They didn't even give you a chance. They didn't even give you a chance at all. All right, so now listen. With a lot of the random questions that we get online, in 2013, right? So we're talking about you creating musical scores, and a lot of people are saying how when they get into production, man, scores hizo jobs unaanza hapi na malizi hapi, because lazima ujue mtu mwenye unajua mtu.
Well, unfortunately, biashara ni connection. So lazima ujuane na wasee. So you have to go and look for the connections. That's what it is. Go, shake hands, make deals, move on. Huwezi kaa kwa keja mtu akupate na talent yako huko. So me, I met people who are working on projects. I introduced myself. I asked them if I could work on it. Wakaniambia watanilipa do kidogo, lakini nikafanya. And then wakaongeza do. Hivyo. So eventually now you do a whole TV show. By the time now Dorothy calls me to do Sumla Penzi, I'd already done a few shows. I was ready to do Sumla Penzi. Otherwise, singeza.
I heard your voice. I was like, I know that guy. I know that guy. Yeah. But this guy over here, other than having an electrifying hit that is currently
oh yes,
yes. We also have this to talk about, right?
Yeah.
So tell me, niambie kile kitu inafanyika.
So this is my latest album. Came out October. So we're trying to just doing the cycle saizi tuanze kuuza. Getting ready to a bunch of videos right now for this album, and then we try and make another album this year if possible. So this is your signed, autographed copy. Na ziko it's a collector's item.
Oh, thank you. I feel very special.
There's very few albums.
You've worked with several people. You have, Red Capella, I'm seeing Sage, I'm seeing Prof, I'm seeing Etana, Winyo. Madam do wengi lakini bado. Fena. Sindio?
Madam do wengi.
Okay. All right. So now, Dan Cheesy, been around in the game, been there, done that. Called it cheesy, by the way, for good reason. Unaonaga ni mcheesy, sindio? Sindio? So now, for the people who are watching at home, Dan, you have to inspire my youth them. It's what you need to do, right?
Yeah.
Benga used to be the king of Benga, but now we're moving to R&B. Is that we?
I don't know if we are.
Okay.
Because I've always thought Benga is a wide sound.
Okay.
We can fit things inside.
Yeah.
So I don't know if we're moving, but the sound is changing.
Okay.
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay. So what do you tell people at home right now, Dan? You've got to talk to them. They're trying to get into the game and do their thing. What do you have to say?
You have to start where you are. Right now, doing the things that you're doing right now, and find an audience and then grow the audience. Nobody's going to come with a magic wand to make you a superstar. Meet people, shake their hands, sell your music wherever it is now, and then hopefully it works out.
All Right. Thank you so much, Mr. Dan Tracy. Hashtag Hamina at the Trend Live is how you do that. We are now going to be taking a look at what exactly is happening on social media, right? Usha is going to be telling us what's happening and what you guys have been saying online. Nakama, unapatia na album, by the how can people buy it and where can they get it?
Unfortunately, this one can't be bought. Sorry. But it's a collector's item. For the physical
Sana si
copy.
tulikuwa tumekuja kuongelelea. Ama nimi is going to make it yours.
The physical copy where's you buy. Sorry. It's just collector's item only. But you can buy the album on any other digital device that you use to buy and listen to music.
All right. Okay, so over to you, Usha. Thank you so much, Dan. Mr.
Got it.
Cheesy.
Sasa wewe Dan, collector's item. Thank God I'm reading the tweets now because they're going to change shortly. I'm just kidding, of course. People are super amazed, super excited to have you on the show. So we have Ruby who says, I love you guys' favorite show. Thank you so much, Ruby. We love you too. Of course, we do this all for you. And then we also have Mr. Architect. Wow, okay. Who says, Amina anauliza, okay, this is mine actually. Amina anauliza kwani Akiusha anakujanga akijisikia seriously. We, nakuanga hapa kila siku. There's only once that I've missed. Hata nilidhani aliolewa vile alikuwa amepotea. Sijaolewa oye. There Amina keeps announcing me you all have not yet married me, so ni sawa tu. Then we also have Sonia who says, I'm enjoying the show from Ronga. Thank you so much. And I mean, it does look amazing. Then we also have Boniface who says, the guest list ya leo inaweza. Tuned in from Eldoret. Hapa sitoki hadi Kikomo. Sitoke, by the way, we still have such amazing things lined up for you. And thank you so much for staying with us up until now. And then we also have Sarah who says there are Benga musicians. And then there's Dan Aceda. Hey, I'm addicted to you. And I think she speaks for a lot of people. A lot of the tweets have been saying actually echo this sentiment. And then finally, we also have Sarah who just pretty much reiterates what Dan had said, of course. In the end, we will win. And if you're not winning, it's not the end. I'm going to say that one more time because this is like such an amazing message. So, and I think it applies to everywhere. It's not only music, it's in your life. Use it everywhere. In the end, we will win. And if you are not winning, it's not the end. Like, how amazing is that? You know, you should probably use it. Pretty much, as I said, in any aspect of your life, it's such a beautiful message. But it is, of course, back to Amina for now. Keep your tweets coming. I will still be reading more of them. Amina.
All right, so now a few weeks ago, we sat down with some DJs. We asked them a few questions. That was part one. Tonight, Chris Darling and DJ Krim bring you part two. After that, we sit down with Cash. You get to meet her and find out all about who she is and what she's up to. Right now, though, take a look at these crazy guys.
It depends what kind of grinding. It depends. Yani kama ni hizo zingine, I think Krim anapenda hiyo zaidi.
Let me tell you, don't be honest, guys, maze me nilihang up boots Buddha. Skiza. I'm boots. The boots the ball. Let me tell you, the only thing that bothers me about chicks coming to grind, I not that I don't mind it though. I might mind it, but mazini at the time au come Buddha. Imagine dema na come ku grind kwa boots ile una drop ngoma mazi.
But nategemea ume drop ngoma gani? Haizi kuja tu Buddha.
Gala bubble.
But you grind nini sasa hiyo? You grind wapi?
Let me tell you, it really bothers me though. True story.
It does, because some of them actually au kama maze chini ya booth. So unaweza imagine na kama hii seat.
Chini ya booth.
Hapa chini.
Umekuwa na mademo na kama mimi.
Ni story yako mimi.
What do you mean? Check you mzee.
So unaweza imagine them ameingia chini ya booth.
What did you go down?
Exactly,
you know, I was at a club last week. I won't say the name though. True story. No. It's real life experience. Kiza. Tulikuwa na frasha. Dem flani akakama hapo ndani kusalimia frasha boss. Unaona, so of course wamekama.
Tumia DJ. Frasha anafanya kwa DJ box. Frasha si DJ.
Tulikuwa tuna kick it. Guess the worst thing that happened, this chick gets comfortable. Mzee amekataa kutoka. Boss, me I'm concentrating, focused individual like I usually am. So you can attest to that. Ndio. Buda nimechapa job mazi. Udem mazi na turn hivi, my guy. Chachotie story hapo.
Hiyo story imeishia hapo.
It was bad.
Chapa job. Unajua kuchapa job.
There's another picture he posted. Mazim say I'm a scratch, but in front of him at the booth there was another shore. A diam. Uliona picture?
Kitu.
Alafu Joe haoni. Me I'm like, what's wrong with this guy? Buda hako kwa hiyo.
No, Joe uona, lakini hujifanya.
Chini ya maji.
Joe uona yani. Kuna vile uangalia lakini anajifanya angalia. So kwa job yetu pia kama wife yako ama dem yako si understanding na very difficult. Lazima understand kuna vitu mobs na happen kwa industry yetu na lazima ako ready kutake kitu kama hiyo design.
I love Chris, something else I do though. Personally, I reduce the number of times I go. I take my wife to my events. It's important. swali upeleka demu yako event zako zote.
Snap. Sasa zingine si post, wewe post kila saa.
Juni wengi.
Mimi just post. Sasa wewe ndio umepost ndio uko safe.
Can I give you my reason though?
Cream post so that it's safe like.
But can I give
at the end of the day sasa hiyo yuko hapo.
No, let me tell you my reason. Let me tell you my reason. Don't say anything.
Kuna vitu zingine uwezi kwa hapo. So wife lazima kuwa understand.
Chris when ichomoka.
Cream wana hizo issues sana by the way.
But I have an understanding wife. Imagine,
but you go understanding kani kuna lipstick mark kwa lips.
Do sasa hiyo ndio makosa. Siwezi kuwa na lipstick kwa lips.
But
mi wife akipata hapa hivi mazata niambia chomoa take it to the
shake hapa bro nikakuchanua.
Wongo. By the I
ukaosha uso aitoka.
Nigerians in the club. Nigerians don't listen to reggae.
But Nigeria, no, they do. There is a festival in Calabar, a reggae festival in Calabar.
Tunabongajwa Kenya.
You get my point?
Tunabongajwa Kenya.
Actually, no, Calabar.
No, I'm talking, do a lot of Nigerians actually come to gigs here?
No, but Nigerians who are here are not Nigerians.
Ni Imbo?
They're not. Wengi ni wasapere tu wamekuwa Nigeria. Wanaingiza madem box.
And that's what they are good at, baby.
Wanaishi pale kunaitwaje ile area?
Ruisa? Karibu na kwako, si ndio? Actually, I don't mind anybody tipping me. Unaweza mind msaki kutip really?
But nategemea tip ni aina gani? Because you see wengine kutip mbaya like,
yes.
I'll give you $100 to play this song. I'm like, huh? I don't need your money though. I'm paid for this
the
song.
most,
yeah. So niambia ati kutip so ndio nicheze ngoma fulani.
But you know actually most of them don't even tell you how much they're giving. Let me tell you the worst thing, and not at ina bado, not at inasema do mdogo ni mbaya, and I don't expect it. But ushaicheki mse ameshikilia hivi. Mazi unajua ile kitu iko hapo ndani mazi ni bonge la pesa mazi you guy ameshakuingiza hapo hivi amakombini aje draw for me that song. Of course I'll come through for you. My guy check your story mazi 50
ama so
50 ba
zingine ni mapepa yani mapepa hivi ndio mademo mfuate.
It never happened to me though.
Anachukua hivi mazi anatoa 50 bomba na umecheza ngoma yake mazi.
But
ni mafan so tuna appreciate fans wote so hatuwezi tukasema tu ni Nigeria ni Congo ni Kenya. Tuna appreciate kila mtu mwenye.
The only thing about most Nigerians really enough it happens to me in most of the gigs mazi imagine anakuge even if he gives you like 5,000 bob for example play for me a certain song make a mistake of not playing that jam.
It's a problem.
I want my money back.
I want my money back.
It's the truth.
I paid you to play that song.
But guess what I did? Have your money. And in fact, even have 2,000 shillings. Have a drink on yourself, you know?
So I pay 50 unamgeta umbi.
Have it, Buddha. Let me tell you, I'd do it 10 times over again. Because again, I've learned, I've made mistakes. And right now with the knowledge that I know, of course I do it perfectly all over again. I actually have no regrets though. Yeah.
No regrets at all. That's what our families feed on. That's what have made us, and everyone is happy. And I think most parents are easy pia wanaangalia DJing wana push watu wao sana kwa DJ because wanaona DJ wala walikuwa nafikiria kitambo si kama vile wako sasa.
Mimi nilimit wife yangu nikienda club actually. Like I was telling her, yo, I want to be a DJ, you know. So me I made my wife the time I was starting my career really. Yeah.
Kwa club.
Chris. Wife mgani?
Kwani ulikuwa unasema wife mgani?
No, I was just confirming.
No, me too, I not confirm.
And Chris is married.
Kuna pete.
He's married to the game. Married. My DM always, but even my wife can attest to this, baby. I got into trouble last week because of a DM.
Last week.
There was a problem. I called Chris, I'm like, Mazi, please, I'm in trouble, bro. DMs are crazy. It's not even about you. It's not even about you hurling at these chicks. It's about them hurling. I get crazy DMs. No, personally not. Or if I do, I give them a wrong number, the last digit.
In terms of money, where?
Chris, how much have you, what's the most amount of chums you've ever gotten?
I don't know my juju, so wanachekisha.
Wanacheka alafu ile msi uko na deni yake anangoja tu seme boss.
So wanatuangalia hivi.
So I'll tell you a story. That day tumeenda Zara, was it Zara Dubai? Sasa hiyo demi sina kakitu maze, but Chris Mr. Money Bags maze. Umse ni zile za anenda maze anachagua manjumu na si ati cheap stuff. Yeah, I'm telling you. I know mine look expensive today though, but you know. So Chris nile mpaka anakuambia ati gani ni poa, ni hii ama hii. Hii ama hii.
Mama anapenda gani? Hii ama hii.
After the end of it all that was said and done maze tulitoka Zara bila kitu.
That's
mad love bro.
See, every day. That's what it says all the time.
Every day.
But you see what happens?
Whoa, where?
No. Wait. University kuonyesha.
Tulispend 1 hour. Tulispend 1 hour. Unaweza
zumiki hatu ndani imeandikwa nini jo?
Imeandikwa
Sijui kwa unaweza zoom hapa ndani. Unaweza zoom hapa ndani kiatu. Imeandikwaje? Hebu zoom kiatu ndani. Ama niweka huku nyuma. Imeandikwa?
Ochangsho.
Imeandikwa?
Chingwa. Made in China Republic.
Kiatu hapa. Bude imeandikwaje? Zaraman. Bro, hold on. Ngoja.
Hiyo day sikuwa na wewe.
Wait a minute.
Nito zangu?
Toa.
But hii njumu siwezi toa juu inakuanga hard to vaa.
Hii ni kushua imeandikwa Moi Avenue. Kushua.
Really dude, Moi Avenue aje? What's the worst request you've got?
Worst request I've got, but then nilipata wale mazee huko ushago, nilikuwa nimeenda Ocha. UK, so London.
Yo! Okay, Chris, umenigeta hapo mbele.
Ndio nilikuwa Ocha mazee, nilikuwa nimeenda UK, so
so mseti wagwa.
So nimepata na Udem mazee. Udem ni msaperi.
Yeah.
So mimi nacheza ngoma yani. Ile song ana request mimi hata sijui. So dem mazee mimi nacheza ngoma imenishika mbaya. Dem anakuja kuniambia, "Excuse me Chris." I'm there, "Yeah. I think you look good." I said, "Thank you. Can I request?" I said, "Yeah, sure." Then this song that goes like I don't know if I can remember it, but it goes like tururu ta tururu ta tururu ta tururu ta
akufa juu kila mtu hapa ndani kufa juu we uko kwa kiti unajidai. Yeah.